Hi guys, a quick update from Rhubarb Car Sales. Appreciate I've not done any content for a while, so I just thought I'd give you an update of what's going off or been going off. The DS3's gone. Really nice couple bought that. Came, saw it straight away, really liked it. So that's gone. We did take a loss on it. About £600 loss I think it were, but it were money back in the bank that allowed us to go back to the auction. So I was happy that that's gone, and she took an extended warranty on it as well. So that was a nice one to get out the door. Fiesta, as you can see, is still here, much to my amazement. I don't know why, but that's still here. 3-door Fiesta, style 1.25. It's the 59 horsepower one, so really low insurance, cheap tax, 60 miles per gallon, really nice condition, inside and out. Had the full service, had the cam belt done. We had it at 5495, which admittedly was optimistic. Reduced it down to 4995, which I thought would fly out the door at that. Still not had any interest. So it's now down at 4695, which I can't see why it's not selling at that, but we've had it on Auto Trader for a month, we've had it on Facebook, we've had it on all the local groups. I think it's been about 6 weeks now, 4 to 6 weeks. Not had one message or phone call about that one. So we've kind of adopted it at the minute. We've been using it. That's my Mondeo down there in the lay-by, if you can see that. So we've been using that as the family car with the kid seats in, and then using the Fiesta just to get to work and back. Which has been great, you know, it's a cracking little car. Wife really likes it, so yeah, it's kind of been adopted. I've even taxed it now, rather than driving around with trade plates on. I have taxed it, so I think that's going to be staying a little while. Can't think why it won't shift. If you can think of any reason, let me know in the comments. I think it's reasonably priced. It's below the Auto Trader recommendation. I know it's 3-door. 5-door would be better, but you know, you do see 3 doors on the road. I know salesmen or car pictures do say red is hard to sell, but again, you do see red Fiestas on the road. It's the basic spec, but it's still got the central lock-in, aircon, USB, auxiliary inputs, all that kind of thing. And again, it's just in really nice, clean condition. So, bit bemused. Which brings me on to the new purchase. So because this hadn't sold or hadn't had any interest, when I went to the auction I was particularly looking for more 5 doors. I was looking for cheaper stock to get towards the £3,000 guide price. I think this might be too high end, 4495, 4695, I don't know. So I'm trying to reduce my prices down to the £3,000 sort of market, but it's very difficult to get good stock for that price. So when I went back to the auction, I thought, right, get some 5 doors in, get some more popular colours like blacks, silvers, whites. I like reds personally, but I know blacks and silvers sell a little bit better. So what have we ended up with? A 3-door 500 in red. Yeah, I know, not exactly what I wanted, but there were 4 500s there. There were 2 white ones which were really scruffy, and a black one which I did bid on, but it went too high, and then this red one which just went for the right prices really. It were a 1-owner car, 64 plate. It's actually registered 2015, so it's a late 64 plate. Struggling to get bids on it for some reason at 1100, so I jumped in at 1100. Then it went against an online bidder, so I got up to £1,500 plus fees plus VAA report, so it stands as at about £1,800. Auto Trader guide price is 3895, so there's a decent margin in it. but it does have an engine management light on. That the AA inspection report gave us a code which relates to the catalytic converter. However, with the paperwork, the lady that owned it has had £800 worth of work done for the catalytic converter and lambda sensors in April, so it has got a new cat on. However, the AA report also shows a blowing exhaust, which I'm hoping that's what's throwing up the code for the catalytic converter. So it's going to need a full service, it's going to need a timing belt and the engine management light sorting. So I'm thinking if we can spend £1,000 on it, that'll stand us at 2.8, and then we'll hopefully sell it or retail it at 3,495, which would be under the Auto Trader guide price. So don't think when I'm saying that I'm buying stuff at 1,800 quid or bidding on stuff at 1,500 quid, don't think there's a £2,000 of profit in it. There isn't. Like I say, I will be spending £1,000 on this car, and then I've got a warranty to put on it, and then I've got Auto Trader fees. The margins are tight. I know 1,500 quid plus fees looks cheap. There's not much margin forever. It might need discs and pads. The tyres are good. It has got new tyres on, but if it's not the blowing exhaust, if it turns out to be something else, there isn't a lot of room left in it. Onto the next bit. The paintwork's really flat. You can see where, look at all them swirls. It's the worst swirl marked car I've had. It's really, really bad for swirl marks, and the paintwork's just really flat as well. So I'm going to give it a good valet now. Do exactly what I usually do. Give it a snow foam, give it a jet wash, get all the muck and grit off it. Just give it a good decontamination. Give it a bog standard wash with the Easy Car Care Supernova shampoo. Then I'm going to go over it with the clay bar. And I've bought a new product. So let's go do a little bit of an unboxing. So I've been thinking about for a while now, but ideally I need a polisher. I've been watching Vision Prestige Kev on Vision Prestige channel. His detailing is just way and above mine. He uses a mop, and his finish is just outstanding. I mean, I use the auto glim. I've been doing it all by hand. I've been getting a good finish, but since watching his channel, I know I need to up my game and get into polishing with an electrical product. So Kev does tell everybody just to go straight to mopping rather than DA. I didn't really know what the difference were at the start, so I've been having to read up on it and watch YouTube channels and whatnot. I've gone for the DA. I've gone against Kev's advice. I've gone for the DA. I just feel a little bit safer with it. These products cut out, but a bit more orbital, so it'll go up, down, left, right, as well as round. So you shouldn't burn through any paintwork or gloss as much as you do with a mop. So that's why I went with this one. This is also a one-stage product. Let's have a look. Let's open the box. I did get a bit eager. As you can see, I've sellotaped it already. So this is the Auto Finesse Swirl Slayer kit. So it all comes with everything that you should need. So it's a one-step product. So you use this one pad, which is a medium pad, polishing pad, medium to firm. And then it comes with that's pad primer, and then it comes with this one-step compound. So with a normal mop like what Kev uses, there's a 3-stage process, and you've got soft, medium and firm pads, and then you'd have a compound to cut, you'd have a polish and a wax. So you do it in a 3-stage. I'm hoping this will save me a little bit of time. Like I say, it's a one-step product. So we'll give that a try, see how we get on. They've also sent a freebie. They have a finale quick detailer, which is nice. Do like all their products. You know, it's cool. Obviously, little Halloween-based packaging and whatnot. And we've also got a pad primer. Oh, there's two sizes of pads as well. So there's a smaller pad with this for the headlights and stuff like that. And this is the actual machine itself. MPX dual action polisher. Now you can see variable speeds and orbital action. So I'm going to use that on my 500 today. Like I said, I've been thinking about getting one for a little while. And then just getting this 500 with how bad the paint were finally prompted me into thinking, yeah, I'm going to have to spend some money, and it does need a good polish, really good cutting back. I also went down to a local car supermarket recently looking for my wife. She's looking for a BMW X3 at the minute, so we went down there, and yeah, their cars were outstanding, just the amount of prep that goes into them. So I do want to up my game with getting the cars a little bit shinier, a little bit cleaner. Right guys, that's enough for me waffling on. I'm going to get on, like I say, I'm going to do a snow foam jet wash, give it a standard wash, dry, and then give it a going over with the clay bar before I start on the auto finesse dual action polisher. You've seen the car. Let's have another quick look round the 500 so you can see before. As you can see, really flat on this corner. Loads of swirls down this side with the sun's directly on it. Loads of swirls in the back here. A couple of light scratches here, which I'm hoping will come out. It has got polish left on, must be from where the auctions just put some showroom shine on. But yeah, it's a nice straight car. There's one, is it on this side? Yeah, there's one dint there, which I'm hoping we can get out with a paintless dent removal. We'll have to get that out because it's quite a bad dint, is that? But I'm hoping it'll just pop out. Again, scratches all over the bonnet. Plenty of stone chips. We'll just have to get a touch up and touch them in, or what don't come out with the DA. So yeah, that's the car. Inside's not too bad. I think I've left it open, but I'm not going to start on the inside today. I'm going to spend, it's going to take me hours on the outside, so I'm going to probably get Liam over from WF5 valeting to do the inside, save me time and for what he charges. Like I say, there's a bit of staining on the armrest there. It's a lovely interior though. I've had the 500 before. It had the red, a lot of them come with those red seats. I quite like this grey seat with the red dashboard. I think that's a nice combo. And it actually drives really, really well. 92,000 miles on it. And yeah, it drives really, really nice. Right guys, I'm going to crack on. I'll do another video afterwards and we'll have a look at how we get on. Okay guys, so I'll just quickly show you. We've done the snow foam and jet wash now. We've given it a bucket and sponge wash, or bucket and microfiber wash if you want to be technical. Looking a little bit better already. Feeling a bit more optimistic. I've done all under the wheel arches and got all the mud out. Done all the door shuts, door jams. I've not done the engine bay. I'm going to do that separately. But certainly looking a little bit better, especially this side. This side looks really nice. Going to dry it off now, and then we can get on with the DA polisher. Just adding a little story about what I was saying earlier about don't think I buy them for 1,800, give them a wash and sell them at 3.5. Like I say, I'm hoping if I can spend £1,000 on this one, there'll be some profit left. It will have a full service, it'll have the cam belt done, and it's going to get this engine management light sorted, whatever that is. My brother went to look at a Mondeo this week at a local car trader. Don't know what age and mileage it was, but it was a Mark IV Mondeo. Some of it I'd probably retail at 2,995. It were listed at 1,600 quid. My brother tells me that he went, pressed the clutch, instantly made a rattle. You know, the clutch release bearing had obviously gone, it needed a new clutch, which on a diesel Mondeo you're looking at £1,000, dual mass clutch and flywheel. And that's what I said to my brother. What do you do? He might have got that at auction for 1,200 quid. He's trying to sell it at 1,600 quid with a wash and a polish. It's got tax, it's got, not tax, it's got MOT on it. It starts and drives, it's got a ticket on it, it gets you on the road. Yep, I'd put it at 2,995, but if I did it, it'd have had the cam belt done, it'd have had the service, it'd have had the clutch done. But then people come and say, well, I've seen it cheaper on Facebook, I've seen them at 1,600 quid. That's where the difference is, folks. That's what I'm trying to do different. I can't sleep at night sending cars out on the road knowing they're not right. Yep, I will try and undercut the auto trader price, but at the same time you will see them cheaper on Facebook. Go look at them, go meet the people who are selling them. My cars are right. Like I say, I couldn't sleep at night knowing that day after I'm going to get a phone call saying that car you sold me is. So I've just done this first. This was the kind of worst corner really. I've just gone over that once. And as you can see, that is already better. The swirls are gone. It's got a little bit of sheen or shine on it now. Yeah, you can see the neighbour's house, look. There we go, like a mirror. You couldn't do that before. I'm going to go over it again. There's some scratches down here that I hope will come out. Some white spots down here that I think need some sort of fallout remover or tar remover on. But yeah, much better. As you can see, like I said, there's a nice shine on there now. I were a bit worried that it had totally gone, to be honest. I didn't know if it were going to come back. So I'm quite happy with that. That looks much better. Right guys, I'm going to carry on. I just thought I'd show you that one little bit I've done. Probably took me 10 minutes doing that maybe. Really impressed with the machine so far. I'm going to crack on and do the rest. Here we go, so we've now done the driver's door, which again, absolutely swirl free now. Plenty of gloss on there. Really happy with this product. Auto Finesse Swirl Slayer. I was really dubious today that this were going to come up. I thought the paint had gone. It was really flat. As you can see, we've done that door now, and we've not done this wing yet. I don't know if you can see, I don't know if you can pick it up on camera, but the wing's still full of all those swirls there, look. Yeah, you can see them there, can't you? And that's the door, which again, is just like a mirror. I'm really impressed with this product. Could not have done that by hand, I don't think. Don't think it'd have got that finish. So we just applied the wax on the wing. Just going to wipe that up now. Getting a bit braver now. I've put the speed setting up to, it has 6 speed settings. I started it off on 3. I moved it up to 4. I've just tried it on 6 on this wing. To be honest, I can see the difference. Again, just an excellent. I've never done this before. I've always done my polishing by hand. First machine I've used. Just watched a couple of hours on YouTube last night, various detailing channels on how to use it. A few do's, sort of simple do's and don'ts. Make sure you don't turn it on until you've got the pad flat on the surface. Don't use too much pressure. Make sure you apply polish evenly. Don't use the edges too much. But again, I went for this system because it is a simple one step system, one step compound. Yeah, and I'm super happy with that at the minute. £120 it is, I think, but there is a 20% discount Halloween sale at the minute. Again, it's not a sponsored product, it is something I've just bought. Right guys, just a quick final walk around video. It's all done. Like I say, we've done it with the rotary polisher, the DA. This was the worst side, I think, and as you can see, it's absolutely spotless now. You can see the shine down the bottom there. Done the tyres, I've done all the black plastics, done the roof. Roof's all swirl free now. I was genuinely worried that the paint had gone. I thought the lacquer had gone. It was that bad. But it's absolutely beautiful now. Really nice. Bonnet's all done. I've took the reg plates off so that I could clean the reg plates and get behind them and put new screws on. Get round to doing that in a second. I've done all this side. Again, we've done all the plastics. Found some old auto glue bumper care in the garage that I forgot about, and that's really nice. I'm gonna have to get some more of that. There we go. So the outside's all done. Took about 5 hours today doing that, but genuinely really happy with it. All the swirl marks are gone now.